MMA fans have no idea what they want, especially when it comes to the case of Josh Hokit. Listen, I've been watching this sport for a couple of years now, so I've seen like the downfall and the rise of a lot of stars, even with just how the UFC does business and all that. I've seen a lot of shit. And the number one complaint I've seen that a lot of people talk about is that there's no superstars. Like the fighters are boring. No, everyone lacks personality. I mean, you see it, bro. Hop in an interview right now, and even like the biggest stars like Islam or Taporia, it's the same questions they're getting asked, and it's the same responses they're given. Like, oh, how do you feel about this fight? And they're obviously all the fighters, and the biggest ones are gonna be like, oh, I feel good. This is the best shape I've ever been in. All that shit. And then, I see fans complain about, yo, we need some more characters like Chael Sonnen, even Izzy. Like he was a bit cringe. Even Izzy, like people that say like different shit. Like we're not trying to hear the same shit. Now, I'm sure everyone has seen the viral moment with Josh Hokit at the press conference. He was going at everyone, even before like the Curtis Blades like build up. Um, and here's what I don't understand. Before I say what I want to say, yes, I agree with the people that are saying, yo, he's a little too cringe, he's a little too corny. I agree. He is crossing that threshold. Whereas he just looks like, bro, you're just like spamming shit. You're not even, with like Chael Sonnen with the jokes and stuff, like the even Colby, like they rehearse shit, but it came out smooth and it wasn't like the corniest shit like Josh Hokit is. But then at the same time, like this is what the sport needs. Like this is exactly what it needs to be exciting. The man literally got on the White House card because of that cringe shit he was doing. And yo, I'll be honest, maybe I might be the only one saying this, but I kind of like Josh Hokit's energy and shit. I don't like this like multi personality bullshit that he's like doing, but yo, everything else like um all that like rhyming shit that he does that he's copying Chael for. I kind of fuck with it, bro. Like I mean, that's the reason why I'd watch him now. I'm like, yo, this man talks a lot. Maybe you might see him get knocked out, maybe not. But he's getting people to talk. He made that. I guarantee you, if he wasn't on that press conference, the Poirier engaging one, bro, no one's gonna be talking about it. Those questions were garbage. Like it was the same questions rehearsed. They didn't ask O'Malley a single question. They didn't ask Diego Lopez a single question. These guys are exciting fighters. It's just that no one really cares about the personality, which is surprising because O'Malley has like a decent personality, but I guess he's not controversial enough, or they just don't care. But Hokit was getting questions. He made it interesting. So, but basically, what I wanted to mention is, what do MMA fans even want? Because a guy like Hokit, if he wasn't at the press conference, everyone's gonna be complaining, bro, this shit is boring. All these press conferences are boring. These fighters got no personality. All right, now you got Hokit there. Yes, a bit too cringe, but now it's just like, oh, we don't like Hokit. He talks too much. It's too cringy and stuff. Like, come on. I gotta pick. Either we have the boring press conferences or we have these entertaining ones that are semi cringy, I also see this thing like, oh, Hokit's not authentic. That's the issue. Like, he plays around too much. He's not himself. All right, I get that. I get that criticism. But at the same time, if someone is being themselves, like being authentic, where they don't want to trash talk or nothing, y'all call them boring. If someone is like, I like that respect code in martial arts, like someone's following that, are like, yo, I don't want to trash talk. I just want to fight. Y'all just call them boring. And I'd argue this like Hokit style, bro. You know what? Let's just go full WWE. Let's just bring more personalities like this into the sport. I know y'all seen the state of the sport, at this company, I should say, the last 2 years. Like, what is this? No one's promoting themselves, and I do blame the UFC. UFC's doing like horrible job promoting fighters that should be promoted. Like, here's a good one. Here's a good one. Tom Aspinall. He doesn't shit talk. He's very respectful, but he's huge in the UK. He's got a huge UK audience. Because of that eye poke, they want to turn their backs on him and not promote him as much. I know that there's not much they could do considering he's out, but they're always like, Dana's always bad talking to him and shit. Like, what do you call it? Even MMA media, they should be focused more on Tom Aspinall because he's authentic. First of all, he does have a huge fan base. He's low key relatable. His fighting style is very fan friendly. So if you guys want like authenticity, Go that route. Like the guys like Tom Aspinall, give them more publicity and shit. And then Dana White is probably gonna be like, oh yo, I don't really like Hokit's antics, but 100%. Watch this. He'll say that, but use all his clips. Use all his clips during that fight week for White House. How much y'all want to bet? They're gonna use all of his clips going at Pereira, going at everyone to market him up. Even though they're gonna say, oh, Dana was gonna be like, I didn't really like appreciate that style. Anyways, guys, that was my quick little rant. Just wanted to talk about the state of the UFC right now when it comes to superstars and what the fans want and everything. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? What do you want to see as a change in the UFC? And just any other thoughts you might have, just drop them in the comments.